Hello, Minions are here. So, as promised, end of the year enhancing blowout video. I got all kinds of stuff ready to go. We got 22,000 crons, a couple of hammers, I'll pull them out later. 3 tries, plus my other tet, plus we got the free tet that you can't sell, and a bunch of stones, bunch of memory fragments. So what we're going to do first is, before I do anything else, I'm going to try to raw tap. I don't like that idiot standing here, but we're going to try to raw tap this tet. If it goes, then we don't have to waste all the memory fragments getting back to tet. If it doesn't go, then we proceed as planned and burn through 4,600 memory fragments and 160 artisans until we get tets. So, this will be attempt number 9 on the awakening. Don't worry, if it does go, I will we'll move over to slumbering origin armor. So, attempt number 9. And it begins. Okay, so you are out. And you are in. 30 stack. It's going to be one of those bad days. I can feel it. That's a lot of fails. So for this, we start at 60. Wait. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. We start at the highest stack, which is 80 for the tries. Fail. There's a try. We do another 80 stack. Right. Yes. Fail. Alright, back to the 30s. We'll have to repair this. Oh no. No. That's not what I want. Yep. Cool. Alright, so now we got to repair, and then we'll tet roulette.
Hello.
Repair. You. And we're going to use artisans. Why won't it let me see this? 40? Yeah, we're fine for now. I'll just have to come back and repair it here in a minute. Yes, so we want a 30 stack. And then we want a 60 stack. Nope. Okay, enough of this. No, I didn't want to click that. I want to click this. They're not being kind to me. The duo to tries are always the problem. Whoops.
There is nothing more romantic than a river or sea travel. Wouldn't you agree?
Always the problem with the duos to tries. The plan is... Black Spirit, I'm not in the mood today. Sure. It was worth a shot. Alright, so now we're gonna raw tap this one. Nope. And we'll do the freebie. See if it goes up. It did. Cool. Now we have to add in my 150 stack and start over. And see if the not freebie goes up to Tet. Nope. Okay, so back to smacking tri-stacks. We got 3 of those to do. And we'll have to repair a bit so that we can smack this other one. Everybody's out of durability. Okay, so recover. Where's the duo? We gotta recover you a bit. And we'll recover you. That should be good. Okay, duo click. Actually, we're gonna roulette them again one more time. Okay, we need a 60, and I don't want to change my 30 out, so we're gonna like this. Get off of there. Nope. Yes. Okay. Now the difficult one. We'll slow roll him. 25%. Surely, right? Nope. Back to repairing.
Hello, this is Heidel Ferry.
And we gotta repair the try. The pry, sorry. The tries are fine.
Are you traveling?
So the reason I'm doing it this way, if anybody hasn't figured that out, is I want to push my pen stack as high as possible before I start cron and hammer attempting. Now the idea is push my stack as high as I can using the memory fragments that I have accumulated. And then whenever I get to a point of I'm ready to do the protected attempts, then I go and, come on, 28%. This will be the third click on this. Cool. I'll go and do the hammers first because I want to save the crons for accessories in case it goes. 8%. 9%. Tet. Oh, come on. I'm being spammed. 1 sec. Okay, now we pick it up. Since we failed that, we gotta do another 60. Cool. And another 60. You're a disgrace, great sword. So are you, Vambrace. Idiot, whatever. Alright, I've had enough of my phone today. I don't know if y'all can hear it in the background. Dang it. Alright, let me repair and I'll pick it back up. Alright. Repair done. We're out of artisans, so now we're down to bare memory fragments. Let's put another 30 stack in this guy and get you to duo. I said duo. You son of a... Pearl Abyss ever wonders why people quit their game, this is why. When you fail 3 times, 4 times in a row on a 50%. That is why people are dropping the game. They get tired of it, like, and then you're right back down into that as soon as you're done. I mean, you instantly go up, and then it's like, oh look, oh, there's more fails. Then we go up to the next stack. Oh, it's a 30%. Cool. Let's click it, and let's fail 3 more times at this. So then you end up failing about 25 times by the time you get to try. See, another fail. And I just repaired. Mind you. Just repaired. We about to have another Tet stack.
A rowboat is much more stable than a
This
raft.
one. And now we're into the slow, long repairs. No more fast repairs with the artisans. But we did get 1 Tet out of it, and
You can get to
we only got 3 more to go. I'll call it a success if, because I had planned on 4 Tets, and I already clicked 1. So if I can get 3 more, I'll consider that a success out of this. But with the way the duo and tri-luck is going, I don't know. Okay, I'm done with you. This great sword is turning into a real piece. Alright, there's 2 tries, and we're gonna need the other 60. I'm running out of 60s. Hoping I could keep that momentum. The only momentum I ever keep are failed momentums. Yep. Alright, let me cut this out. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Back to smacking around this pry. So that means we've failed 3 times in a row now. Alright. Now let's roulette the tries and see if we can't get another Tet out of this. Nope. 9%, man. We're getting very close to a 200 stack. Maybe it'll go to 200. see, we need 19. We're gaining 4 every time, right? No, 5 every time. And so we need 3 more fails and we got a 200 stack. I won't be mad about that. I won't be happy that I won't get the TED out of it, but I also won't be mad. Black Desert. Never change. Back to this, I'm trying to cut a bunch of these repairs out, but some of them I am going to leave in.
Do you agree?
There's a free durability. 4 million saved. Alright, so we're down to, we've already burned through 700 memory fragments and all the artisans, so we're very quickly approaching a halfway point.
Come find me.
There we go. That's the spot. 30. Go to duo. Let's fail 15 times in a row on Pride of Duo. Because that's what we do. I'm losing my mind a little bit here. I wish they'd stop switching my window back and forth. What's the purpose of having a quick select on the thing if it swaps your window around? Fail again so I can go repair both.
A rowboat is much more stable.
So if you have watched me enhance enough, you probably realize I spend most of my time struggling to get up to the tries. The tets, I swear, I have a better, like, success to fail ratio on tet attempts than I do on duo and try attempts. I guess statistically that's how it works, right? You have to, you're gonna fail a ton more duos and tries because whenever the tets actually succeed, you don't have to do them anymore, but just kidding. So it's exponential, so for every single tet you get, you know, you have to fail so many, whatever the percent is of success for the try attempts, and then you have to also exponentially increase that for the
You can get to Calcium.
for the prize to duos as well, so it's like a stacking thing. Yay, stats. Alright, we need another 30 stack. Yep, we're gonna fail a bunch more. About to start clicking this stupid thing with, that's 2 in a row for that thing. Mix it up a little bit. That stack is cursed. That's 2 fails in a row, counting the tri-fail. 3 fails in a row. And repair. No, we can repair now. Really? Okay. You've got some durability left. You can fail a few more times. Alright, now we roulette the tet. We got 10% chance. If all three fail, we keep the stack. And it didn't. Cool. So now we start over with this 150. So we got two out of the four. We're halfway there. And what can we do now? Another 60 stack. Sure. Will you go back up? Yes, you will. And my last 60 stack. Then we'll start smacking 50s. Probably with Volks. Now we're back into the bad territory of Pride of Duo.
Hello, this is Tidal Ferry.
20 for you. Free durability, thank you. So we're almost done with what I projected to get. I had projected to do 4 total raw pen attempts, counting the free one that I already had. So I'd planned on hitting 3 tets plus the free one, which would have been 4 total. And I already hit the free one on a pen attempt, and now I've got 2 more. So I've already hit the two of the 3 tet attempts that I had planned on with the amount of memory fragments that I got. So it's not looking too bad so far. If I can hit one more tet, I'll be happy, and then if I can hit any more after that, it's just a bonus. And I'll consider that a win. Oops, I meant to skip that. We're gonna repair again. This Blackstar weapon is cursed. It's always that great sword. It's just a cursed weapon. Some of them just hate to be enhanced. The problem is, if you can ever get them past like the try stage and get it up to tet, it's probably that one weapon that'll just one tap to pen. It's weird how it works. But if I've ever struggled so hard for going from Pride to Duo or Pride to Try with a weapon, it always has a higher chance for some reason. Like in the later levels. Alright. We made a 40-something stack off of Pride attempts. No. No. We don't use the crons. We're saving those for the pen attempts. Three. It seems to average 3 fails in a row. I told you, man, this thing is cursed.
A rowboat is much more stable than a raft.
I already hit the 25-minute mark. Close to it. Not too bad. We're moving right along. It'd be nice if that other try would just smack itself to tet, but would get a little bit of an advantage. Okay, that can't be. That rate has got to be lower. Hitting that many fails on Pride prided duo in a row. I just fucking repaired.
This is Heidel Ferry.
Hitting that many in a row has to be lower than hitting the actual pin itself. I'm glad I recorded that. That doesn't happen usually. Oops, sorry. Headphones and microphone don't work together very well when you turn.
Are you traveling along the river?
Oh boy. We're gonna have a tri-stack off of private to duo fails. Alright, you got a 30% chance, you stupid thing. Yep, that's what I figured. Just go to try. Alright, you're on the upswing. Hit the tet. Fail. That's okay. We're gonna put this other one in here and see if we can get it to 8%. Close to 9. Success. Oh, I was hoping I could speak it into existence. Now, what do we do? 50 plus volts. I don't like it. I don't like it. Get out of here. Silent speed enhancing. See how fast we can delete silver. Pretty freaking quick.
There is nothing more romantic than a river or sea travel. Wouldn't
I
you
do
agree?
try to cut some of this repairing out, but I like to leave it in because I don't like to cut the video. That way I can't get accused of like adding other things in or doing something while the camera's off. I like to have all of my fails and successes uncut, recorded in the same thing. That way I got proof. We're not doing too bad though overall. My expected outcome. Alright, so I have a philosophy. My expected outcome is that I'm going to run out of everything and I'm not going to get the pen. That's expected outcome. My hopeful outcome is that I hit the pen quickly and I have resources left over. That's for the pen attempts. Now, for the actual... We don't want you. We want the other one. There we go. For the for this stuff that I'm doing here with the memory fragments right now, my hopeful outcome is that I hit more tets than I have weapons, so I'll hit all of them to tet. I'll do the pen roulette, and then they'll fail, and then I can hit them back to tet before running out of resources. But the expected outcome is that I don't. Because of these two right here failing Pride to duo and duo to try so much. And me having to repair constantly. Spending half the video doing repair simulator.
A rowboat is much more stable than a raft.
Pry one. So we are halfway on the mem fragments. Pretty well. We got about 500 more before we get to the halfway point. No, no, no. I don't want a conversation with you. Using up my energies. No reason. Okay, we need a 30. But basically, whenever I look at the enhancing stuff here, I set aside a certain amount of silver and resources. So that's 3 fails in a row. 4. That's crazy. I deserve to try after that mess. We're going to slow roll you. But I set aside a certain amount of silver that I can spend. And then I collect as many resources as I can. And then if I try to hit certain numbers and obviously get as many memory fragments, as many crons, as many stones, artisans, all that stuff. Of course, artisans are just from events, or like I was gifted some this time, so that was a nice little surprise. That kind of helps out. I just count that as a bonus on top. But I ran all my scrolls, and I still have some relics left, but I ran as many scrolls as I could stand, and then I didn't buy any more, but I collected as many as I can, and then I have a projected outcome, right? Like, okay, with this many resources, I expect to get this many tets or this many pen attempts. And if I hit that mark, then I'm happy. That's fine. Even if they fail, that's fine. But if I don't hit that mark, then I get a little upset. So we'll see what happens. This guy's being a pain in the ass. I don't even get a tet attempt out of that. It's failing so much. I haven't had a tet attempt on this weapon for a while now.
Come find me anytime you need something.
I've had decent luck with the Vediant. The Great Sword is a trash weapon. Probably needs to be deleted instead of sold. I don't want to pass that on to anybody else.
A rowboat is
Okay, we're gonna move you back over here. Failing that much on. Okay, you're in the 30% range, and we failed about 6 times now. There's no excuse for that. The averaging out means that, you know, it's supposed to push you towards average RNG, if they're built correctly. The fact that it's pushes you away is just atrocious. Getting like 3 try attempts and failing in the 30 range.
following up the river.
There's definitely something wrong with the system. If PA ever, Pearl Abyss, if they ever wonder why people are dropping the game and running away, it's this system. It's the enhancing. You can't hand new players soft cap gear with Tuvala that you basically click 2 times and it goes all the way to pen, and then expect them to go head first into a system that does this shit to them, because they're gonna quit. Like, without a doubt. If this doesn't go, I need to swap. Of course it goes. Okay, back to the 9%. Now we're climbing for the 200 again. Good. Good, good, good. That makes me happy. You, however, do not make me happy. Make me very sad. Back to this shit again. Cool. We're making some progress. Slow roll. Let's hit a tet. And go. Yeah, right. We couldn't be so lucky. I think this is what, the 5th roll or 6th roll on 10%? It's not good. We're very quickly approaching that 100% mark. I need another 50 with folks. Repair time. Repair time.
Are you traveling along the river?
Repair my soul. But as I was saying, you can't hand players so much stuff and then all of a sudden dump shit on them. The curve is 100% too steep, going from basically free pen everything in the 2 ball this season range, and then having to like do boss gear and boss weapons if that's the stepping stone you want to do, and then going to straight to Blackstar enhancing like this, failing 30 and 40% multiple times in a row. They're gonna quit. I had the mentality of I'm gonna get the pen and nothing's gonna stop me. I don't care how long it takes or how many clicks I have to do. Like I could go grind the silver and go buy it. I could. And it probably would equate to about the same amount of hours as I put in farming resources and other stuff. But I want my family name on it. I want to make my own stuff. Like, it's what I want to do with the game, so that's what I'm doing. And it doesn't matter. The RNG's not going to stop me. I know last time I did one of these enhancing sessions, one of you guys commented and said, I don't know how you have the mental fortitude. It's because I'm stubborn, and I want to do this, and that's what I'm going to do. And I don't care if the game stands in my way or anything else. It's going to go pen. It's not a matter of if, it's just a matter of when. And it's going to do it. But I also put fail safes in place so that I don't screw myself over. All right, 3 more fails, and we have a 200 stack. 1 down. We shouldn't have a problem getting 3 more, right? Either way, I'm happy. We get the 200 stack or we get the tet. 1 more fail. All right. Let me set up the stacks and then see if I can get this guy back to try. Nope. Okay, we repair again.
You can get to Calpheon following up the river.
This guy needs to be repaired. But now that the game has changed and you get +1 fail stack when you fail cron attempts, there's no reason to do this anymore unless you're stack building. And this is the whole reason. I want to get my pen stack to like 270. Somewhere around there before I switch over to cron attempts. And then from here on out, I'm just, for my Blackstar weapon, I'll just be cronning my main hand. And all of these backup Blackstars that I have, they'll be used for fail stack building, but it'll be down the road. It's not going to be, like, I'll use it to push 200 plus stacks, so So I'll be doing the rebloth slash whatever you want to call it, militia gear, whatever happens to be what I need to use. Oops. From the NPC at the point of building it. All right. Here we go. We're going to click them through and see what happens. Actually, I forgot. It's not 200 that we take it to. It's 230 that we push these stacks to with the TET. Because I start pen attempts at like 240. There we go. Now we are down to our last one, and this one's going to suck real bad. Because I have 100 stack, and that's all I got. Let's set this up like this. Okay. Perfect. So 3 more raw attempts at least. I am satisfied. I got to where I wanted to be. That's 4 total. That'll push my pen stack where it needs to go to, and now we're just pushing for extra. So it is a damn good day. Even if I don't hit the pen, it's still a damn good day. Every day is. I have bad days, but
There is nothing more
doesn't mean the day is bad. I'm just happy that I don't have any pain right now. The whole COVID thing that I've been fighting this past week. No, I want to skip. Cool, we get a TET attempt. Maybe we'll hit it on 100 stack. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Here's to hoping. The whole COVID thing I've been fighting, like, I got rid of it. Like, I pretty well got over it, but then it kind of changed into, like, some sinus things. So I've been having a lot of, like, just, we're on a fail cycle. I've been having a lot of, like, residual pain in, like, sinus pockets. Because you have a lot of sinus pockets in your forehead and face and around your nose and stuff. And it's been making, like, my jaw hurt all the way across my face down into my jaw. So it's not a fun thing. So I've been on painkillers and anti-inflammatories for like a week, and I've about had enough of that. I am over it. So first day I haven't had any like amount of pain that I've had to take anything for, so hopefully that stays away. But it's feeling like a good day today. Feeling like a good day. Maybe we'll get the pen and it will go from good to great. Alright. Let's go all the way to TET. I just decided we just need to do it. We just need to quit messing around and go all the way to TET. Aw. That would have been okay. That would have been okay, but I guess if you want to go back to Pry. Here we go, another TET attempt. We're building this 100 stack up quick. Yeah, hit it on the 111. Alright, boys. We in there. We got 4 more raw attempts. Alright, we're going to smack this free one first. If it goes, then I can sell the others. Take your bets. 5% chance. Here we go. 4 total, and then I guess we'll keep TET rouletting until I'm out of memfrags. And click. Pen. Fail. I knew that one was. I could see it. Okay, we'll hit this greatsword. Remember, I said if we struggle so much from duo to pry to duo and duo to try that the pen attempts are easier. So let's try it. That linger though. You're out of durability, so you get a go. Oh, so that was 3. That's 12 total. And then one more will be 13. So this will be attempt number 13 on the Awakening. I forgot to write down, so I had to count real quick. Oh, that's a fail. Alright, so my stack is 282 total. Cool, that makes me happy. We are in a place of... We're in a good place, because now I've got...
You can get to Calpheon following
I gotta
up the
repair this guy. He's out of... I can't tap him anymore. So we're gonna tet roulette these and see if I can get one more tet out of this before we run out of memory fragments. So I have 2 hammers and I have 22,000 crons, which gives me 8 protected attempts on my my current one that I'm using. My my actual awakening here that has the Storm Devoured has the Cranda Heart in it. So we'll be up to that'll be 21 total. That'll push us past where I hit the offhand at. The offhand I hit at attempt number 20. So even if I don't get any more... Okay, here we go. Even if I don't get any more tets with these 1,400 memory fragments, then we're still in a very good spot, and I'm happy with the result. And we're at 48 minutes. We're going to have to pick up the speed here. Alright. We need a 50 stack. We're going to go back to skipping. 50 and Volks. Skip animation. Everything's going to pry. I just got that feeling. Yep. Okay. That's how you make an 80 stack. How many fails in a row is that? Just like overall. I wish I had durability on this other one. I don't want to close that window while I was on an uptick.
Are you traveling along the river?
Probably 120. Sorry if you just came for the pen attempts. I know I hit one at the beginning of the video. We got a fail out of it, but I did attempt it straight off just in case we got lucky. We could have avoided all this mess. And here in probably another 20 minutes, we'll get through the rest of these memory fragments, and I'll start smacking pen attempts out. Okay, we need a 30 here. Oh, you don't want to go? Fine, we'll make you go then. What about you? You want to go? Nope. We got another failed stack here. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 tri-fails in a row. You can't tell me that a 30-something% chance you get 8 fails in a row. Yeah, it's just nuts. It's craziness. It's what it is. And I think using these Volks also causes problems. Alright, let's see if I can't get this freebie back to try, and then
Anytime you need something.
we'll do another Tet roulette and see if I can get one more Tet out of this group. I would love to push that stack closer to 300. Granted, it'll eventually will get to 300 anyway. We're going to be adding +6 total if all of them fail. Let's see, it's at 280. We're not going to get enough to push it to 300, but... okay, so I need a 30. And I need this stupid freebie. And now I need the 50. Now this guy's going to get stuck in pry hell. Usually you only see the Pride Duo stalls like this on Manos. Usually you only see a streak of like 2 or 3 on Blackstar Pride Duo fails. But Manos, man, it's not unheard of to have 20, 30, or 40 pry fails in a row at 20-something%. I think it's like 25%. Definitely not 25%. Try it. You idiot. Idiot. And back to repair. Yep. Repair, repair, repair. Oh.
Are you traveling
Nice
along
to
the
be
river?
in the Harry Potter world right now. Repario. Give me the magic wand.
There is nothing more romantic.
So 1 pen attempt plus 4. So we've done what? 5 raw attempts today? Fantastic. You are being a pain in the butt. Oh. I thought maybe, since it was on an uptick, maybe we would just straight tap it to Tet. Alright, great sword. You're the one being contrary. Do it. Whoops. I apologize. I hit the coffee cup on the mic. Terrible YouTuber. Alright, give us a Tet. Of course not. It's alright, we're building fail stacks. No, we want a 60. This plus the Volks. And skip. And skip. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4 fails in a row. 5 fails, 6 fails in a row. 7 fails in a row. 8 fails in a row. PA manipulating my RNG. Okay, Let's roulette these back to try. 1 fail. 2 fails. There's a try. We got 1 more that we need to do. And yeah. Okay, we'll run until we're out of durability on these guys, which probably won't be very long. Nope. Okay, didn't take very long at all.
Come find me anytime you
Repair you. At least we'll get 1 more TED attempt, guaranteed, because we hit that try. Here's to hoping for more. If I could hit 1 more TET, I think that would be a nice little bonus for the day. I'd be satisfied with that. Remember the saying, though, it's the creed we live by, pen or pariah, no in between.
A rowboat is much more.
Now, if this doesn't go, I will reassess and do a little bit of a break on the yeah, I didn't mean to click that, but okay, whatever. We'll do a little bit of a break on the Blackstar enhancing. And I think the goal is going to be to get my... I want to get my failed stack building network set up so that I can... Good grief, man. Okay, cool. I want to get my fail stacking support group set up so that I can start building these mid-tier stacks. Oh, now we're in the trenches. You get out of my face. Give me the try. Thank you. We'll attempt this, I guess. Yeah, we're down to 40 stacks plus folks. We're in the trenches now for this try territory. All right. Let's roulette these 3 tries, because I'm approaching a point where I don't think I'm going to be able to get more. Let's see if we can get 1 more TED out of this. Nope. They look so good, too. The animations on them. Nah, I knew that one was going to fail. It didn't look good at all. Alright. I don't think we're getting another tat out of this guy. Let's repair this. See if we can't hit him to duo, and then we'll do a try roulette and see where we're at. But But yeah, I want to get my fail stacking system set up. I need to make a bunch more pry rebloth or militia weapons, whichever one is most cost effective whenever I get to start doing it. And then I need to be able to make my own 50, well, 30s and 40s are not hard to come by. You can literally just use blackstones for 30s, and 40s aren't very much higher than that. So like 30 stacks are fine. And then I need to be able to make 60s and 100 stacks, and then even further up the 250 range stacks. I'll just go ahead and repair all these, and then at the end of this, we'll call it done. I'm going to need a few memory fragments for the pen attempts to repair my main weapon, because 8 attempts is 160 durability. So I'm over this. We're going to go till these are out of durability, and then I'll switch over to the pen attempts on the main weapon. Okay, so that guy goes there. That guy goes there, and then we need to punch this guy back up to duo. Okay. Now we try roulette. And boy, is it looking bad. I don't get it. Sometimes I don't understand it. Seriously? Now that's just a little excessive on the fail side, don't you think? Black Spirit, you're not being nice to me today, and I'm a little upset about it. That was attempt number 5 on a 30%. We need another 40 plus full. Like I said, I'll roulette these till I'm out of durability. But they're kind of, the percent chances. No, we don't want that. I want this one. 23 is still kind of low. Okay, I guess you get one more shot at being a try. So you. And you. Cool. Alright, we get one more shot. Nope. 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 Very quickly running out. Okay, last chance. We're out of dur. If this fails, we're done. Alright, let's see if this goes tet. Pen or pry, remember. Nope. We're done. Dunzo. I want to save the other stack for... Alright. Man, we had 700 something stones. I've done 400 clicks on this stuff. Okay. So now we're going to get into the pen attempts on the main weapon. And we need the hammers. We will be using the hammers first. Make sure I don't have anything else in here that I need to get out. We'll be using hammers first because I can't use hammers on accessories, and if it goes, then I can save all my crons. So we are overall at 13 attempts, and we're an hour in, so this is going to be attempt number 14 with the Jay's hammer. Here we roll. Bad. That looks bad. Bad, bad, bad. So, 14. Okay, one more hammer. And attempt number 15. Ooh, that linger. Too much of a linger. Okay, we have 6 cron attempts to go. Might as well just get into it, right? Attempt number 16. No enhancement. Okay, so we're at 282. Sorry, I was 268, 13 plus my 1, so 282. So if this fails, it should go to 283. If it works correctly. Attempt number 16. Oof. Okay. Attempt number 17. We're running out of resources quickly. Keeping track of my attempts. It is going up by 1. Attempt number 18. Here we go. Come on, Black Spirit. Oh, that's bad. That linger was awful. Alright, we got 3 more to go. Come on, just go. Attempt number 19. Oh, that's a fail. It went! Woo! And I saved crons. I thought that was a fail. That animation looked like crap. Glad you guys got to witness that one. Alright, so we saved 7,800 crons. I'm ecstatic. This is a fantastic day.
Are you traveling along the river?
Repair this. And while repairing, I'm going to try and save as much as I can, and then I'm going to look at it because it just... Yeah. The relief is so freaking high right now. We're triple pin Blackstars. And I don't have to do that shitty grind anymore. I think I could cry. Like it is bad. So that was on attempt to number 19. To reiterate, I think I did like 6 attempts on my main hand, and that is a guess because I 2-tapped it when I started raw tapping it, and I think I did a few attempts before that with like event crons and shit. The offhand, I did 20 attempts and it went, and now this awakening, it was 19. Whoops. Shift right click. So there we have it. Triple pin Blackstar, and the journey is over. Now you know what we do. I don't have enough memory fragments. I do have enough crons, but the next enhancing video will be pushing the Slumbering Origin armor, the Fallen God armor, the Libresca helm, and the Dawn's gloves. I will be pushing them to try. I have to build up some stacks first. I have 9 100 stacks, and of course I have the 160 here and the 86 here. And that will put me a pretty good foundation. I can use the 80 stacks to push for pry, and then I want to raw tap with 100 or so stack to duo, and then once it hits duo, then I'll switch to the cron attempts. So I want to get everything to duo and then start cronning for try. And then I need to figure out if I can grind for the boots or not, or if I just need to try and buy them. But that is the next step, is pushing the armor to try before I do anything else. And then we're moving on to accessories. We're going to go pin Disto, and we're going to go pin Debo neck. So it's going to be Starzan grind and Ash Force grind. And I have to grind it because there's no other way to really get... I mean, I guess Distos I could buy off the marketplace, but Debos are not going to be a thing. So I'm going to have to see what I can do there. Just for a look at the stats, 303 main hand, 305 awakening, and 378 DP. I may end up starting grinding in awakening. I haven't decided yet. I'm going to have to look at some stuff. But this video has drug on way too long, an hour and 11 minutes. I hope you guys enjoyed. This will probably be the last video for the year of 2023. And new big things in 2024. I want to push. I'm not very happy with the way the game is going as far as like the changes that are being made, but I'm going to make the best of it. I'm not quitting. I'm going to keep persevering and pushing through, and I've started to kind of change how I did. I did a couple hours of gathering. I'm pushing on my gathering. I'm just going to start full pedal to the metal on that, and same with the gear enhancing. Like, now that we're free of the pen Blackstar raw taps, I don't have to farm massive amounts of memory fragments anymore. I'm still going to need it to push the armor to try, because it's minus 30, I think, durability, and I'm still going to need some stones and stuff, but for the most part, the huge amounts of enhancement resources, it's going to drop drastically, so I can farm silver and I can buy a lot of this stuff instead of having to sit and grind for hours to get it. So it's just a huge relief. It makes me so happy. I wish you guys luck in everything that you do in the game, and I appreciate you sticking with me through the 3 seasons of Pen Blackstar chasing. Now we're gonna have to chase Pen Devos, but I look forward to that series. Probably gonna be a lot of grinding in that series, but we'll see how it goes. But thanks for watching. Have a good rest of your weekend. I wish you all the best. Thank you for sticking with me, and as always, until next time.